Hi, I'm Danny Nightmare.
I'm Gory Movie.
And we're horror addicts. And today we turned 5 years old!
Yay! We're 5! What are some great things that have 5 installments?
Critters?
Critters! We have had as many installments, if a year's an installment, as Critters. And Critters is fucking awesome, and therefore I say horror addicts is fucking awesome.
Yeah. So, to celebrate, we're gonna go see The Grudge. Things are gonna get hairy.
Those movies do have like a massive hair fetish. Like in part 2 of Ju-On, the wigs come alive. And I will admit, I am a big fan of the Ju-On films. I have seen all of them. They get kind of,
weird.
they get fucking weird. And they get, the quality does go down with the sequels, I will say. I liked the American remake. They're alright.
Seen all 3 of those.
So I know in this one they've got Lin Shaye, they've got John Cho, and they're going with a more gory approach. Like they're really bragging that they've got some really intense kills in this. I'm looking forward to that, but I am going to be honest, the trailers have not really impressed me all that much. I feel like they say they're doing kind of a reimagining of it, but it looks a lot like the same stuff. Like the hair thing, you know, the hand in the hair in the shower. We saw that in the trailer.
Yeah.
So my expectations are not super high, but I am hoping to be pleasantly surprised.
I'm just gonna say Black Christmas ended 2019 on a very low bar, so hopefully this is at least above that.
It's really not hard to top Black Christmas, so
I hope not. I hope not.
if it can top Black Christmas, I'm happy.
Yeah. Alright. See you soon. Well, I was kind of bored.
Honestly, I feel like it's nothing I haven't already seen. All the scary parts are beats from the previous, well, let's say there's the American remake, there's the 2 sequels to the American remake, there's the original franchise, which was also a remake of an original TV movie. So yeah, I've seen a lot from this, and this wasn't really anything I haven't seen. A couple places were a little bit gorier, but a lot of the blood was CGI, so it's nothing particularly shocking or exciting. It's really slow paced.
Yeah, the violence maybe be upped a little bit for the franchise, but it's still kind of tame compared to most horror movies.
Yeah,
so
and CGI blood just doesn't do it for me. It never does. It's never effective. As far as good points for this, I will say Andrea Riseborough, I don't know if I said her name right, she did great. John Cho's always great. I mean, the acting was spot on. Lin Shaye did great. That's about the best I can say for it. The pacing is all over the place. It's really hard to get connected to any of the characters. There's a lot of characters. The pacing is really poor. The editing is odd. There's a beat at the very end where it's just like, huh? Like it just doesn't, it's not very effective in making the scares. And when there is a jump scare, it's so quick and sporadic that honestly you're more confused by what you just saw than actually scared by what happened. So, as far as a scary movie goes, I don't think it's very effective. Certainly not as effective as the original, even the original remake, or particularly not the original film, which I think is terrifying.
yeah, the scares, they didn't work on me. It's like I said, I've seen them all before. They're very tired. It's just cheap jump scares that don't work on me. I was pretty bored on all that. The acting was fine. It's not awful by any standards. I'm just kind of bored.
I also feel like the Newton brothers did the score, and I feel like they kind of dropped the ball in this one. It's really over-cued. You know, they had this very over-the-top happy music, like, okay, this is a happy part, this is a sad part, this is a scary part, and it's very distracting. I think music is most effective when it adds to the atmosphere without calling too much attention to itself. The music in this movie really calls attention to itself. And with this movie already being really slow, I think that, you know, just kind of exasperated it.
So, I'm gonna say skip it in the theater especially. If you're a huge Grudge fan, then you should probably check it out, but there's no reason to go rushing into the theater to see this.
I am a huge Grudge fan. I mean, even I've seen every single one of them, and I enjoy them all to some degree. But, yeah, like I said, I feel like I've seen this movie before, so even if you are a huge Grudge fan, from a huge Grudge fan, I'm gonna say you can catch this one on, DVD or a streaming service. It's not terrible, but it's not worth you forking over the cash right now. And there's certainly nothing that you're gonna get from this movie in the theater experience that you're not gonna get from the home video experience. So, wait on it. And if you are not a paranormal fan, if you are not a Grudge fan, this is definitely not gonna be the movie for you.
No.
Also, don't expect to get super scared by this movie. This isn't a very scary movie. It's not a very exciting movie to go see with a bunch of friends. Yeah.
If you get creeped out easily, it might kind of bug you that way, but other than that, no.
Even then, I would still recommend one of the originals over this one.
Of course.
So I think most people are going to be pretty disappointed by this, but I don't think it's a terrible movie.
No.
So I'm going to have to say, for most of you, skip it.
Well, by the time you see this video, it won't be our birthday anymore, but thanks for the 5 years, and who knows how many more to come.
All of the years! Yeah!
Right.
Let's keep this crazy train going! Woo!
Cut.
Yeah.